Hi, my name is Mac Hogan, and this is the 2026 Honda Prelude, their new hybrid Grand Touring coupe. Now, you may have heard that underneath this is basically just a Civic hybrid, so let's go around and talk about what's different, what's the same, and what's under that hood. So right off the bat, you can see that it's got a more prominent nose than the Civic Hybrid. And then moving around over to here, you can see these Berlina black wheels. These are the stock wheels, although there is a Honda Genuine accessory option. But behind here, you actually have Civic Type R type suspension. So that includes the dual axis steering setup from the front, which helps mitigate torque steer. That also includes the dampers, although they're tuned more for comfort in the Prelude than the aggression of the Civic Type R. And then you also get these Brembo brakes, which are straight off of Civic Type R. Now, one thing you won't find on any of the Civics is these flush mounted door handles, but on the Prelude, they pop up when you walk up to the car with a proximity key or press unlock. However, you can tell this car has sedan roots because it is not a frameless window. You have a full frame all the way around this. But the car sits a lot lower than a Civic, and you have this double bubble roof that's lower even than the roof line on a Civic Type R. Now around back, you get this sleek and tidy design. You get Honda block letters here, this sort of retro style Prelude logo, which kind of alludes to the fact that this is a 6th generation product. But all the other 5 old Preludes, which we'll show you right here, are actually coupes. This, on the other hand, is a liftback. So when you open it up, you'll see there's no bar here between you and the rear seats. And if you go around here, you can fold the rear seats to make room for bulkier items like, say, golf clubs. Now let's talk under the hood, and here it really is just a Civic hybrid. You have a 2.0 liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder naturally aspirated engine hooked to a 2-motor hybrid system, creating 200 horsepower and 232 pound-feet of torque. Now it sends that through the 2-motor system, and there is no transmission. Now anyone who's owned a fun Honda will tell you that they're probably a little sad about that no transmission thing. I mean, this company makes some of the best manual transmissions in the world. Now, there's probably not one coming for the Prelude. Honda would not confirm or deny it, but given that it's a 2-motor system in the hybrid system that doesn't have a transmission, I wouldn't expect a real manual. Instead, they give you S+ shifting, which is their take on simulated manual transmission shifting. Now, it's not really a manual, it's more like a dual clutch automatic with these 2 big paddles. So when you press this S+ button, this shifts to being a true tachometer, and then you can shift through the gears as if you were in a dual clutch vehicle. Now, everything else up here is going to be pretty familiar to Civic owners. I mean, the dash, all this stuff feels like a high-end Civic. The distinction is these awesome seats, which are specific to the Prelude. They're available in this blue and black combo, or you can get them in a much lighter tone with blue two-tone, and that comes with a houndstooth design that's actually from the old Honda City. Honda City, that's a really great seat, and these are just cool Grand Touring buckets, which should be pretty comfortable for long trips. Now, talking about long trips, let's talk about the back seat. Now, this is a 2+2 coupe, so you got to fold this seat to get back there. It's not really meant to be a family vehicle, as you can tell. Now, Honda says that there's 32 inches of legroom back here, and sitting behind myself, I'm 5'6". I do have room for my legs, but it's really the neck and head situation that's a problem, and given that I'm shorter than average, I would not recommend this to any big adults for long trips. However, if you just need to pick someone up from the airport or something, I'm sure it'll be fine. Now, that practicality trade-off is a big part of why coupes are kind of going away in America. I was surprised to see Honda bring this out because you just don't see many 2-door vehicles in this country anymore. I asked the product planner about that, and they said basically, you know, the reason this product exists is to get people excited about Honda's mission to go to electrified future. They're trying to push towards 60% electrified sales in the near future, and between the Prelude and the Prologue, it's clear they're trying to get us excited about what's coming next. That'll be the Honda 0 Series, all of their upcoming EVs, but in the short term, this car should be on sale this fall or by the end of the year, and I'm pretty excited to give it a try.